It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show.
G'day podcasters, Liam here. No ailments for me to flag and not full of tidbits, but we do have some business. We're going to get Newbin in soon because there's an update on the Pod Squad front, which is what was formerly the artist formerly known as Alpha Squad. Have we officially changed it yet, Ben?
No, not yet. I think it'll be probably in the making.
Yeah, a lot of bureaucracy involved, probably like 6 to 8 business days, I reckon it'll be changed.
Does seem like it should be easy though, right? It should be a matter of logging in, going into settings.
Suppose so. I don't know. I honestly
I think we're
haven't
also
thought about
getting a new cover picture, which
Well,
will be done by the Nova graphic design or
Yes.
marketing people.
I think that'll be like an interim display picture.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because obviously the one we've got at the moment is extremely outdated. So we'll get like a interim one made up by the graphic team, and then we'll have that until we get the new graphic made up, which will be the selfies of everybody that listens to the podcast, including us, and then it'll just say Ben Lehman Bell's Pod Squad.
I mean, we may as well just get an update right now. Is
Yeah,
Newbin
but
in the
if we're
earshot?
already
Mate,
about it.
come through. Come through.
Yesterday's pod, we said
Can we turn that mic on there?
if you want your selfie to be included, then take a selfie and email it to blb@novaentertainment.com.au. And we said we'll make the image when we have at least 100.
I thought that
Awesome.
was for the cover photo for the podcast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And you would think, the initial excitement and the buzz is where you'll get majority of the photos, I'd imagine. Like, I'm assuming we're over halfway, Newbin. So you're around the emails?
Yeah, I've got the emails. Sorry, Ben, you go.
Should we have a guess at where we all think the number
Yeah,
lies?
I think so
Sure.
after hearing what Liam just said.
My gut said with the initial call out, it would have been 6 to 10. That was my initial gut.
What are you thinking, Belle?
Oh, I'll say 15.
Yep.
Liam? Or are you going with your
You said
original?
like 50. You said about
Yeah,
halfway.
I get the vibe of the room. I'm picking up. There's what I want it to be, and there's the vibe of the room. The vibe of the room is telling me there's probably 3.
The reason I say the number I said was because I think, myself included, I wouldn't be the first person to do it.
No.
But if I knew 50 or so other people had done it, then I would
In
consider
fact, you know
doing
what? I
it.
might. Can I please redo my number?
Yeah,
Yeah, I might. What did you say? You said 6 to.
I said 6 to 10.
Yeah, I go 5.
Okay.
All right, Newbin, how many people have sent in selfies to be on the cover of the new off-air podcast?
7.
Image? All right, so
Pretty
Ben
good.
says
So
put it
good.
right in there.
Very strong.
That's actually good.
That's 7 very brave people
I appreciate that.
who are going, oh, I will send a selfie to the podcast.
I would consider them forefathers, the foremothers of
Yep.
the podcast.
and we suckle at their teats.
Sure. There is a small thing.
Yep.
2 of the photos have 2 people in each.
No.
So, like,
Like couples.
we're
or
joined.
friends.
Yeah, friends. I think,
I think that's
friends for this
fine.
one.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of mates.
So
yeah.
that maybe is more.
So hang on, yeah. So do we count that those 2 or 1?
Well, I'll be using both the images separately. So it's 2.
So-
Yeah. No. Well.
So we didn't have
depends on
7
dimensions.
separate people getting in touch. You there's a couple of double ups. And you
Yeah.
just split them into 7 people. 7 people in shot. So do you, off the top of your head, do you know who has sent them in? Do you
Well, I
have
can just read their names out
Yeah,
if you
that'd
really
be,
wanted
that'd
me
be
to.
awesome.
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was first?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me just find
Who's
it.
who's the biggest keno?
No one wants to be the keynote.
I don't want to do last names because that's just.
That's
I
fine.
think that's. I'll go. Damien was the first one to send it in.
Damien, very keen, but I appreciate that, mate. You had to take the first step.
So that's big.
Yeah. So I'm confused. Do we have 7 pictures or do we have 7 people?
We have 7 people. So in 2 of those images, there is 2 people.
Oh, so we got 5 people
Yeah.
sent in. Oh, okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
I think that's
7
really
Then
good.
technically, I was right.
You were. Do we want 100 people or do we want 100
100 people.
100 people.
100 people.
Yeah, but
But
so
Damien,
if
you're
the
going to know
grid-
where you are now because you're going to be the top left. You'll be the first one out of the 100. So you'll
Oh,
always
yeah.
be able to find your... So
you number them.
if you're in earlier, the better because you'll be able to find your place in the 100.
And sorry, just to clarify, so with
Yes.
double photo, do they get put in the overall image twice or are they just in there once?
They'll be in there once. So let's just say me and Liam are in a selfie together.
You crop it.
I will crop it to be me, and then the other image will be. Well, they'll
Makes
all
sense.
have to be exactly the same dimensions, and I'll just cut
Yeah, they will.
square
Yeah,
face.
of course, of course.
Got to
So
be 10 by 10. So then if you take,
if
you
you've got
chop them
10
to...
friends, take a big group photo, like Alan at
fine.
the Grammys or whatever it was.
The only qualm with that would be it'll lessen the quality of the photo.
But yeah, could do. Yes.
But it's not... passport control. Like, it's fine if it's a little
Isn't
bit.
a fun part of this.
Get
isn't
everyone to give us their passport photo, and it'll be everyone's like a mugshot.
Because if for me, part of the fun was you'd zoom in and see the people really small, but also
yeah.
being pretty nitpicky.
It's going to be hard because of how small the image is already.
Yes, that's true.
Nigh on impossible, you would say.
But in a side note, you
Yes.
could make all these images the cover photo of the group.
Yeah.
So at least you could have... So everyone
On
can...
the
On
Facebook,
Facebook group.
The Pod Squad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
formerly known as Alpha Squad.
Imagine if we just called it that from now on, the Pod Squad, formerly known as the Alpha Squad.
Dear Lord.
Maybe you do have to have an interim period. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like a couple of weeks worth of, hey, this has been
Just letting people know.
rebranded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Belle is also here.
Yeah. Hi.
We are going to do a bit later on where, because someone got hot tea poured on them, Starbucks, we're going to do a bit where one of us is getting tea poured over our heads. We don't know who yet, but there is like a tarp in the studio. It looks like a sort of like a mob movie. Normally if you walk in, yeah, there you go, Newman's kicking the tarp there. If you walk into a room and you see tarp, not great. Not great normally means you're getting two in the chest, one in the head.
Yep.
But I've got to say, we sort of put it out there in that we said like whoever gets it, gets it. I feel like you're putting a target on your head, Belle, because I think you're more stressed about getting the tea than.
I'm not stressed. It's just going to be inconvenient because then, I'll just have to go. Yeah, if it's like down the back of the neck,
Yeah.
fine, don't worry about it.
It feels like you're stressed about it.
But well, it's just because I'm the one with makeup on, and then long
that is
hair,
fair. That's fair.
and then I'll have to go have the shower, and then I don't have any makeup remover or anything. But I don't know. I just don't want to look like because then we're going to do the show. So then on camera, I might have like mascara half running down my face, so it won't look great.
But then people will be like, what happened there? And they'll look into it and be like, oh, they did this awesome bit where one of them got tea over them. But also, it might not be you. Who knows?
Yeah.
It could be Ben. It could be myself. I don't know.
Yep.
Someone's getting tea on them. I know that much for free. Someone's getting
Someone's
tea.
getting tea back.
Well, not that. Not that. That's not going to happen. Not here.
Should say, just with the selfies, make sure you keep sending them through because obviously 7 is not enough. We are 7% of the way there.
Very good, Ben.
We have 93% to go.
yeah.
We have 93% of the way to go. If you're looking at a load bar
Yep.
and you're 7% of the way, you got a lot of waiting to do.
It's like if you buy a new game or something and you get excited to play it. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, man.
Yep.
Really? 7%? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
keep sending them through. blb@novaentertainment.com.au. If you want to double up, that is fine with your partner. Even if they don't want to be in it, just obviously get their permission, but just maybe snap a photo of them.
Yep.
Again, with their permission, and then we will count that towards the tally.
Yeah.
We won't accept strangers on the street, though.
No. Certainly not.
Oh, yes. True.
Yeah.
True. Oh, God, that's a whole legal thing now.
Also, how speaking of legal things, I love how we sort of brushed past it, but how's yesterday just calling around Tasmania speaking to
Yes.
that lady from the sports bar, and then she's like, "I've got to go, love. There's a wake on."
If you didn't hear that, that's one of the funnier things that's happened in the live radio show in a long time. You have to go back and listen to it. It's so funny listening to Liam in character, like doing a character, then finding out that she was at a wake, and then you can hear it in his voice that he's trying to decide, do I break character and tell her this is a bit, or do I stay in character and just get out of the phone call? You can hear his cogs turning.
Yeah.
Is it worth... I don't know if we've got the footage of it, maybe popping in the Pod Squad, like
Oh yeah.
the video of Liam going, yeah.
Liam's actually... Because she's very sweet, and I don't think it's a wake that she's attending.
No, she's like
She's
working.
hosting
She's
it.
working the wake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's good about it, but
Because-
it is a very small target.
Yes, because then afterwards, like, peek behind the curtain, you have to get everyone's permission, obviously, to air calls. That's a part of radio. And then so producer Ben called her back, or called the bar back, and another guy answered, and he said, oh, sorry, I'll just have to grab her later because the coffin was being brought out, which...
Yeah, not good timing. But
No.
then I, a few hours later, got hold of Yvonne, and she was very excited.
She was up
Oh,
for
should
it.
check
She-
out the podcast. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, cheer
She
her
was
up
happy
after
for it.
a long day. Of...
She was looking for some merch for them because I think you said something about a soft toy.
Oh, she
Yes.
was like fully
She was like,
believing.
"Oh, but like,
Aw.
you're gonna send one out?" I was like, "Absolutely."
No, we're not actually from the Tassie Devils. That's the thing.
Actually, I did see a car driving home last night. I saw a car, and they had a sticker on their on the side window of their car of the
Really?
Tasmanian Devil, like the logo
I
already.
didn't do it, but I was like, it would be not really, I'd say that it would be a good investment, but I don't think it would be. But if you wanted to, if you bought a bunch of inaugural Tassie Devils merch, like Guernseys, cards, bumper board, like billboard, what's it called? A bumper sticker. If you bought all the merch and then you looked after it really well, in 20 years, if it was in mint condition, that'd be worth a pretty penny.
What do you reckon, though? Are they going to stand the test of time, or do you reckon it'll fold?
Well, GWS was in all sorts.
I don't think, because is there
Gold Coast is in all
AFL teams,
sorts.
they normally stick around.
Well, the AFL supports them.
Well, in the A-League, there's been like North Queensland Fury, Melbourne Heart, Gold Coast United, a lot of teams that have just don't exist anymore.
Yeah, well, the AFL does support them through the tough times, so I think they will definitely. And I think there is.
Thanks, Ben. Bye.
There is
Ben's leaving.
appetite for them, I reckon.
Yeah, well, isn't it interesting, though, because if you like footy enough in Tassie, you already have to have a team that you may have supported for the last 20, 30 years, and now you have a choice.
Surely you jump ship to the local team, right?
Well,
they've all had Hawthorn.
Proud you. Yeah,
and North Melbourne.
Yeah, so no one's really like they're not
who's
actually tied
sort
to
of
it.
Port, I suppose, sort of they play Darwin once a year, right?
Melbourne.
Used to, yeah. Melbourne does a lot of it.
Melbourne.
They share it around.
Share it around. So Darwin sort of just whatever. They should make a territory team so to make it real.
Yeah, they didn't need Gold Coast. They could have not done Gold Coast and kept Tasmania and done Darwin.
Skip Canberra.
Canberra doesn't need one.
Canberra doesn't need one.
Brizzy only needs one.
DNT definitely need one. I've seen an AFL game in Darwin before, like in 2007 or something. I was there and I saw Port play there, and it was sick. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Great vibe. And everyone's just extra excited to be there, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder, I'm sure in like 50 years there'll be a Canberra, there'll be...
You reckon?
everything. Yeah.
Or they'll move teams around that aren't getting enough support where they are.
Yeah, true.
Like they relocated like Fitzroy to Brisbane.
Did you see the crowd at the Melbourne game on the weekend on
No,
Sunday?
what
It's
was
the
wrong
same
with it?
time as the Grand Prix was on.
Oh, was it empty?
No one was there, and I say that as a Melbourne supporter.
Yeah.
But the MCG was empty.
I thought Batuta did a good post about it. They were like
Hard to profile.
Yeah, Batuta finding it hard to profile F1.
It is
attendees.
hard because it's like, are they, yuppies, or are they like sort of like more of like a bogan crowd, or a bit in between? It's a bit of everyone, really, isn't it? Just for the record, I don't know if I talked about that, but I did go to the F1 on the weekend and did have some prawns. I know that was an argument.
You did?
Recently.
Oh!
I was in a nice bit, to be fair.
Yeah.
But,
How were they prepared?
they were on like a small cracker, like yeah,
Like a prawn you would get in a
like a small prawn.
fried rice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, decent. All the food was good. They had like lamb shoulder there and stuff. And
Whoa.
yeah, no, it was good.
Can't beat that.
It was decent.
Can I just mention one more Batuta post that I found quite amusing?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Sometimes they just hit extra hard. And this one for me was real relevant. I don't know if you guys relate to this, but it's 5 things you can do with a shepherd avocado.
Is
Does
it
that
like
hit for you?
is it like
not for me.
like throwing it at glass and
Yeah,
smashing
yeah,
it?
like throw it at a car.
Because they-
Basically
Killer-
treating it like a rock.
Killer
Yeah.
home intruder, hammer and a nail.
Yeah.
Because
right. They're
so-
just always so hard.
Yeah,
Like,
so I noticed it 2 days ago where the regular avocados is Haas avocados.
Yeah,
The,
Haas.
Haas.
Yeah.
who
them
also
ones-
have an F1 team.
Do they?
Yeah, not
F1
there's
over here.
Well,
Avocados have an F1?
no. There's a team called Haas, and I was making a joke.
Right.
There's a team called Haas. And there's
Is their
a
last name
avocado.
Haas, the person?
It's just like Red Bull, Mercedes, like Haas. It's just like a company.
brand.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose.
I
so.
would love if Avocado sponsored a car and they did the whole avocado gag.
And they could get Daniel Avocado to drive it.
Not bad.
But no, this hit extra hard because the regular avocados just, they seemingly vanished.
Yep.
There was absolutely every fruit and veg. If you went to Coles, they weren't there either. They were just gone. And then the shepherd avocados got rolled out and they were just hard as rocks.
Heinous.
I squeezed every single avocado in the shop and I could not find one that was soft.
Honestly, Ben, yeah, it's like you still have this little glimmer of hope because you keep
Yeah.
squeezing them like, nah, I'm going to find one
Yeah.
that's okay. And it is devastating.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Although I am excited to announce that the avocado that I sprouted has officially got roots now. So I've been trying to get some avocado seeds to sprout, and I finally got one to take. I'm
job,
excited about that.
And on that note, we'll wrap up the off-air podcast.
If you didn't know, you can get an avocado seed, right, when you finish your avocado, put it in water for half an hour, then take the brown layer skin of it off, then wrap it in a bit of wet paper towel, put put it in a Glad bag, put it somewhere dark, leave it for a few weeks, the roots will come out, and then you put it into soil.
I thought you're supposed to put the little sticks in it and you have it hovering over.
Yeah,
some
so
water and
once you get roots, you can put
Right.
like toothpicks in there,
Yes.
and then put it straight into the water.
Yes.
Or if you've got roots, you can put it straight
I
into
got
the soil.
tons of roots on my avocado seed.
As in, you open one up and there was roots. on it?
Yeah. No, I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Ben's head was so like serious talk about avocados. That joke just went straight over. Oh man, you got some roots in your avos? Oh my god. Oh bless.
All right, see ya.
And that's it!
Like that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Bell.